man. If there's an album to own or to add to your collection, it is The Dark Delight by Dynazty. Dynazty is an extremely underrated band. The only people who have heard of them, well, there are actually millions of people who have heard of Dynazty. Don't believe me? Check out Spotify. The link is in the description below for their Spotify. Dynazty is one of those bands that you just come across, whether if you're on YouTube, Spotify, or if you browse social media. Dynazty I first heard of because their song from this album, their song Presence of Mind, appeared on my recommendations charts on YouTube. And I see the picture and I'm going, let's take a look here. I click it. Oh my goodness. I liked the song Presence of Mind. So after Presence of Mind, I went to Spotify and listened to everything else they had to offer. The ultimate missed opportunity is Dynazty. Why? Is it the sound? Is it the drumming, the guitars, the bass, the vocals? For me, personally, it's the sound. It's not heavy metal, it's power metal. What is power metal? Well, power metal is all about fantasy. We're talking Dungeons, Dragons, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, J.R.R. Tolkien. We're talking fairy tale fantasy metal. That's what power metal is. And you can feel it because unlike Metallica, Judas Priest, Slayer, Pantera, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, all the metal greats, power metal is all about fantasy. It gives you a fantasy vibe. It's not just the guitars that give you that boom, 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 boom sound. It does have that sound for power metal. However, it also has organs, a bit of a symphonic tone to it. A choir vibe. You hear that kind of vibe within power metal, and that's what you see with Dynazty. So, The Dark Delight is a must own, an album you mustn't miss. Dynazty is a band you mustn't miss. Dynazty is, well, certainly not for everyone. But for me, once I put it on, I just went, wow, that is a band. And that is such an incredible singer. Another good thing about owning physical copy is that it comes with the program or the song lyrics here in this little booklet. And it also tells you the names and shows you pictures of the band. Right here, like so. First page, Presence of Mind, Paradise of the Architect. Right there. And there's the lead singer. His name is Niles Mullen. Niles Mullen is just a phenomenal singer. I oftentimes call him Whitney Houston and Freddie Mercury mixed in one. Okay? In fact, when it comes to their song Waterfall, that song I can totally see Freddie Mercury and Whitney Houston performing a duet too. Of all the other performers out there, Waterfall is a missed duet with Freddie Mercury and Whitney Houston. That is, of course, if they were in it. I think what I love about the album the most is the adventure you get while listening to this. If you have a DVD player, put it on your DVD player and it just plays. And if you got surround sound, you're going to be lying on your couch like I was and you're going to go, it's one of those adventure feel-good albums. It's certainly an album to put on if you want to turn that frown upside down, right? It's an adventure album. The feeling of adrenaline, adventure, fantasy. Your imagination's going to run wild. You're going to think, what is this? I love it. Trust me, you're going to be thinking a lot about that when you hear The Dark Delight by Dynazty.